O.G. might have started the fire, but that damn CeCe, she lit the match. Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? You've now tuned into my Basketball Wives recap. Shout out to you guys for, checking out my last video. And we are keeping them coming every week, weekly, for sure. So let's go ahead and dive right in, right? So O.G., she really doesn't want, or she really doesn't have much sympathy, I should say, for the situation at this very particular moment, because they kind of just started off from where we left off. So she's just like, whatever. Like, okay, she's crying, and what they got to do with me? And CeCe, she also doesn't really seem to care too much at that moment. She's just like, it wasn't a family secret. I don't know why everybody's pretending like it's like so an oh my gosh type of moment. That's kind of the vibe and the thing I'm getting. I mean, she did push out some little fake tears, but I don't know if it was just an editing job or what, but it didn't seem like it was really genuine. So yeah, that was that. Shaunie, she's ready to move because there's people or somebody tried to jump over her gate. So she's just like, this ain't a good neighborhood anymore. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's better than the hood. Okay? I'm pretty sure it's better than what most people have to deal with. But I guess in the celebrity standards, it's a bad neighborhood. So she's ready to move to make sure that her children are protected. From there, Byron and CeCe, they kind of talk about what happened at Evelyn's event and how O.G. had kind of spilled the beans and things like that. And Byron, he's just like, well, Thomas is my son regardless at the end of the day. And he's like, he's upset. Well, Thomas, when he was talking to Kirsten, I should say, he was upset that he was kind of upset with his dad because, I guess because this kind of got out. Like maybe he didn't really want everybody to know, or now is just, it gives people more ammo if they want to come for him. Like maybe the family knew, but maybe not everybody in the whole wide world knew. So now it's kind of out there that he's not really like a, part of the real franchise or whatever. Well, franchise, I'm saying like the man's a business, but you get what I'm saying. Like he's not really part of that real lineage, So I guess, I definitely get it. And I get how, I don't know why she was so emotional, but I definitely get it at the end of the day. There's certain things that you don't want the world to know. But at the end of the day, own your story and don't let nobody bring you down for anything that you've done or anything. Yeah, don't let nobody bring you down for your truth at the end of the day. That's what I see. So Jackie, Tami, and O.G., they meet up, and Tami tells Jackie that she's kind of fake because the way the story came out is kind of like Jackie allowed everybody to gang up on O.G., and she wasn't really feeling that because she feels like O.G. is one of the realest people in the group right now. And she needs to be defended too. Like not just, oh, anybody can say what they want to her because she's some tough football female. But as soon as she reciprocates these types of things and starts coming at people as well and giving them a taste of their own medicine, all of a sudden she's the bad person, So that's what Tami wasn't really here for. She was ready to kind of help her girl out. She kind of said like, yo, you're too concerned with being a part of the crew that you're not even trying to help somebody that you're supposed to be calling a friend. Kirsten tells her sister-in-law about what went down at Evelyn's party as well, and she just started bursting into tears because she's like, her brother don't really deserve that. And it's like, why are they coming at them because they trying to get to her type of thing? It is a messy situation. Definitely is. And she was like, she knew that it would like I said, like really hurt her brother. So that's the reason why I guess she got so emotional about the whole thing. Evelyn and Shaunie go to see Phoebe in the studio. She was doing her thing. They referred to her as like a Cardi B type of female. I mean, I definitely get that New York swag, New York Latino hood girl type of vibe. You know, because she kind of got like a little bit of maybe Hispanic, but New York, Brooklyn type of accent going on. Um, Definitely, you know, straight, I'm gonna tell you like it is type of thing. And I'm not really trying to be super etiquette or have a lot of etiquette as I tell you or as I deliver these messages to you. It's the way it comes out. It's kind of like the way it comes out, and that's it. She did say that she's happy to be able to be around these females because she does like the fact that they do motivate her to want to push herself to be a better person. And she ain't trying to be the bum bitch out the group. You know what I mean? So she's definitely trying to be on their level at some point. Shaunie did share the fact that back in her younger days, she was kind of complacent being just the basketball wife and just kind of being that trophy wife, going to events, smiling, and just being there for her man and getting that money. But now after the divorce, she realized, like, yeah, you know what? I don't just want to be this person. I want to actually be a mogul. And I love women like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sitting at home collecting your checks if that's what you want to do. I mean, some people are good with that, but I feel like whenever you get with somebody, regardless, and especially when they're someone of stature or has some type of money, I always feel like it's always a good idea to try to uplift yourself, to try to get your brand popping, do something for yourself. That way, if you're not with this person anymore, you still have something to call your own, you know? And I feel like that should be a goal for every woman that's in these types of positions, because you never know. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be forever, but you never know, especially in this day and age. So build, create, and have your own legacy. That way nobody can take nothing from you because you're like, that's mine. You know? Regardless of if you're with them or not, create your own thing. But that's just my mentality. I mean, I ain't got no basketball husband at the end of the day, so I could spit it all and I could say whatever, but I mean, I can't really follow it anyway. But, you know, it's just a little bit of knowledge out there. So anyway, so now it's time for the brunch. Tami was having a brunch. She invited everybody except for Evelyn, and Jen wasn't there either. So just kind of like it ended up being one of those hash out moments. It's like anytime they have an event, it's a hash out moment. So they kind of put certain things on the table. The pink elephants in the room. And Kirsten says that she feels that OG wants to just be mad. You know, like she just wants to be mad. Just to be mad. And Malaysia, of course, feels like OG is just trying to like tear apart the family and things like that. But they did actually come to a good point where Kirsten, once OG let her know how she made her feel when they had their little riff a while back, she actually apologized about it. And then with taking that joy, well, you know, that feeling, that emotion of I'm accepting your apology, she was able to now put an apology out on the table as well for the effed up things that she said. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't take things back because once you put them out there, you can't say, oops, I'm going to reel them back in. But you can try your best to soften the blows and hopefully going forward, it doesn't happen again. Because once you do it again, then that's another effing problem. You know what I mean? That means you wasn't sorry to begin with. That means you just don't give enough. You know, you was just pretending just for the moment because you was in front of other people. That's what it means. And you ain't going to fool me again, okay? So that's kind of like where they're at. They're at a little bit of a better place, which is pretty good. Malaysia kind of calls out CeCe because she says that now that she's kind of analyzing the situation, now she feels like CeCe's actually the problem of the whole little thing that was going on. Like she's kind of like a puppet master, one that's like, you know, trying to stay away, but still there with the little strings, you know? So she's just... CeCe, of course, gets defensive as she usually does. To be honest, I don't know how I feel about CeCe. Like, CeCe, sometimes I feel bad for her because I do feel like Kirsten kind of treated her like crap just so she could be a part of the group. But then other times I feel like she is a little conniving, you know? But then again, it's like the things that she's saying about like Byron and stuff like that, he actually, like, we see that he's actually saying these things. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about her. Like, she's just there for me, you know? I don't know. Like, sometimes I kind of like her a little bit or feel sorry for her. Other times I'm like, nah, something ain't right about you. So, eventually, well, CeCe and Malaysia were kind of talking, and CeCe ends up saying that she doesn't really care if Kirsten comes to any of her stuff, and she doesn't really care if any of his kids, Byron's kids, show up at the wedding. So Malaysia's like, so if you are at your wedding and you look around and you don't see any of his kids, you're okay with that? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, CeCe. CeCe be pretend nice. Like, she got a whole lot of shade, okay? She sure does. She's one of those ones that fool you. We be like, wait, she just said that? That was pretty effed up. So Malaysia, she goes to see her cousin Byron just to kind of run things over with him. Because she said that O.G told her that he kind of gave her the green light. Like, he was the one who told her about Thomas, and he also gave her the green light to go ahead and say what she said. So he's like, you know, I told her, and I said, it's not a secret, but and it was okay, but I didn't say, you know, put it out there for the world, you know? So, you know, it's a slippery slope, depending on how you look at it. He also did say he doesn't feel like anybody's really and truly innocent, but he also revealed the way that he felt about Kirsten, and that he's not too fond of her. And there's been many times that he reached out to try to see his kids, and they never bring the kid over. The grandchild, the granddaughter, never bring her over. Doesn't answer the phone half the time when he does call, try to, you know, see the little baby, the little girl, whatever. So for her to say that he's like a bad grandfather without actually saying those words, but kind of inferring it by the things that she said, it got him in his feelings, and he ain't really feeling her right now. Like, she's like dust to him right now. So now I guess that's kind of revealed that what CeCe was saying about Byron not really too fond of her is actually true, you know? So what you gonna do now, Malaysia? I mean, you got it out of the horse's mouth, so what now? You know? But let me know what you guys felt or thought about this episode down below. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. Later!